Well, he is inviting us all to come savor life's flavors in his cookbook titled Tasting the Moment. We are honored to have Joel Carter joining us in our studio kitchen to share more about his book and some of the recipes in it. Joel, good to have you on Daytime.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
I am impressed. I was all kinds of great recipes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yes.
And so you told me you kind of grew up cooking with your grandmother and your family.
When I was a kid, my grandmother would, whoever cooked with her didn't have to clean the kitchen. So I washed and made sure I was in the kitchen after church. I stayed downstairs so that I could cook with grandma, so I didn't have to clean the kitchen. And then it just became a passion. It became a love, and it became like a moment where she was cooking, but taught us life lessons while cooking. And that she taught me to really just taste the moment, which is why the book is called Tasting the Moment and Savor Your Life's Flavors. Very smart kid. And you said too, when you made this cookbook, you kind of surprised her a little bit. Yeah, I did. She was surprised. She was surprised and happy, and she was even just more proud. And her and my granny always said, "They're just so proud of all the grandchildren, all of us." That is wonderful. And you said cooking really is about making the memories. Yes, it's about savoring life flavors and just living in the moment. And that cooking is the cornerstone of the memories that are made, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and just the cornerstone. Every Sunday, my grandma got everybody together, and the food was there. The food was good, but everybody had a good time, laughing, good times, and just so many good memories based around food and just the cornerstone of it. Yeah, Joel, I couldn't agree more. That's so important, having those memories and building those traditions. So today we're doing it through chicken. Tell me what you're going to prepare for us today. So today I'm preparing, it's like, we're going to call it a holiday. It's a holiday baked chicken. Thanksgiving and Christmas is like almost right around the corner. Yeah. And this is like the perfect, like quick. Sometimes I get tired of turkey. We always have turkey every Thanksgiving and Christmas. So sometimes we switch it up. Turkey on Thanksgiving, and we have chicken on Christmas. And so this is a nice whole baked chicken. It has like a nice little seasoning, a nice little roux to it. Okay. So if you don't mind, I can go ahead and get started. Go ahead. So you're gonna get at least 3 tablespoons of butter softened. Get your butter softened. And just kind of soften it up and just cut it up just a little bit. Okay. As also to be noted, this chicken was pre-seasoned with some Cajun and a little bit of just a little bit of oil, just a little bit, and I let it sit overnight, so it can kind of just it's been cleaned, it's been prepped, just so it can kind of get prepped and all get ready. So you're gonna kind of like, you see how this butter is like softened. You're gonna kind of take your butter, just kind of like just glaze it across the chicken in every area, even just under it, just like so, like that. Okay, giving the chicken a little massage there. Yes, it's gonna make such a nice butter on the chicken. It's gonna make like a nice little sauce, especially when you put your vegetables in there. It's gonna make such a nice little gravy, and you can make gravy with this, I promise you. Oh, nice. Okay. So was chicken a big staple when you guys were getting together? Chicken, salmon. Salmon. I noticed you've got lots of meat recipes in here, lots of different. Yes. Yum. Meat was the biggest staple, and once you get it all up in there, you're gonna do the same thing to both sides, and just get on this side as well on the back, and you're gonna go in with your seasonings. It's listed. I use Kinder butter, garlic, herb, and seasoning, and it's so good. And I just dab a little bit of that in there. Okay. I usually stop until the Lord tells me that's enough, my child. I try to. You know, it's funny, I'm not great in the kitchen, so I'm always nervous about adding too much seasoning, and then I get with someone, they're like, no, you gotta go for it. You gotta go with your instincts. Once you've been cooking long enough, you just kind of like know what's not too much, what smells too much. If you start seasoning, if you start to get a little season, it's like you're sneezing, you kind of like need to stop. Like you kind of like, that's enough. So when you get that little twitch in your nose, that's when you say. Yes, that's when you stop. That's when it's like, okay, you're about to get a little salty. I might need to slow down. My cholesterol might go up, so you might want to slow down and get it going. Just a little black pepper, some of the seasoning, some salt, and some Cajun. You're gonna wrap this up in the oven just like so, like that. You're gonna take this, you're gonna wrap it up in the oven. Okay. So we bake it off first before we add our vegetables? Oh, I'm so sorry. I got ahead of myself. Oh. I'm so sorry. I just got talking, I got ahead of myself. It happens. No worries. Mistakes happens. Yes, absolutely. So just go ahead and toss some of your vegetables in there. Okay, your celery, and you did all the work. I see you got it all diced. And got it all diced. I like to prep the day before, and just so it won't be so much. So you can just get your dinner done and get it ready. I always cook on Sundays. Sundays are my biggest preps. we always make the biggest meals on Sundays. That's the way I was raised.
Okay. And while you do that, you did bring one. I'm going to grab it out of we just kind of put it here in the oven because you baked it off for us so that we can show what this looks like, because you worked hard, I'm sure, on this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so we've got all the vegetables in there.
Yes.
Kind of that perfect combination, celery, carrots.
Yes. And you're just going to fold it all up.
Okay.
And just mash that.
And Joel, about how long does it take in the oven?
So in the oven, I will leave this covered for about 1 hour.
Okay.
I'll uncover for about 1.5 hours, and the last hour, it's gonna take 2 hours and 15 minutes. So the last hour and 15 minutes, I will let this cook uncovered to get that nice little crust and nice crisp to it.
Okay. Are you gonna show us what it looks like?
375 degrees, yes. Go ahead and show everybody what
It's like a Christmas. Oh, that looks so good. Look at how the butter and the seasonings kind of work together to give you that perfect crunch right there.
And then you see right in there, you have the carrots and the celery, and it makes that nice sauce. And it just makes, if you want to have like some mashed potatoes with this, you can kind of put that on top of your mashed potatoes with the vegetables. It's just, I would cook this with some mac and cheese, some greens or some green beans, and serve it with some yeast rolls. You got to do yeast rolls.
And maybe an invitation for me to come to your house and enjoy.
Yes, you're always welcome.
I'm very impressed. Joel, thank you so much for joining us. Lots of great recipes in this brand new cookbook. You can check out his website for more information. The cookbook is also available on Amazon.com.